All right, joining me now on Inside the Tournament, one-time TBT player, but I'm sure it'll end up being more. Played with the crew last year. Young Mantis, welcome to the show.
Yeah, oh, I should wear my jersey. I know I have it somewhere. Yes, the crew, VIP, MVP, most valuable player on the bench, warm-ups, locker room, you name it, I did it.
I gotta start with this because I was rewatching, doing my research, rewatching some of your videos from TBT, and you like legitimately were going through warm-ups. How crazy was that at Hinkle, packed house to see the, Indiana alumni? You were actually going through the warm-ups.
It was so fun. I never thought I'd be warming up in front of 400,000 fans in a little small area, and it just making three pointers and mid-range shots and having like fans yell my name was. I felt like I was LeBron. I mean, that's what I felt an NBA player. It was sick. It was like it was cooler than anything I've done in my life. I always wanted to see what life be like. I never played high school or college or any of that. So having that one little moment is like, okay, this is like the coolest thing ever.
You unfortunately were on the losing end of the game. Would have been a big upset, 1 versus 8, but you jersey swapped with Yogi Ferrell. Did
Yeah.
you know him, talk to him prior? Was he like, what's going on? Was he cool during it? Give me the inside scoop on the jersey swap.
Yeah, I shot him a DM the week of the game. I've followed him since I was in high school. He's only like a few years older than me, but being in Indiana, he was the guy at IU and for college basketball. So I was like, "Hey man, we'd love the jersey swap. I feel like the people would love it." He's like, "Yeah, totally down." And then he was like the really nicest guy ever. So he was really cool about it, and he's the man. Shout out Yogi Ferrell.
Unlike the NBA, we don't have, a jersey for every game for all the teams and players. So I'm guessing you don't still have that Yogi jersey. Is that correct?
Yeah, no, he wouldn't buy it off. He asked me if he would buy it off me. I said 10,000 and he couldn't do it, so we just kept our own jerseys.
When you were in training camp and all that stuff, what did you think of the crew and the organization and just the work that was going into TBT? Were you surprised? Were you like, damn, this is legit? I mean, what did you think going into the game? Did you think you had a shot?
It was very legit. Being in Valparaiso, that was my first time there. There is nothing to do in Valparaiso. Let me make that clear. So all you have is basketball, and you're in. It's kind of like being in the NBA bubble. We're in this hotel most of the time. If we're in the hotel, we just walk across the street and have two-a-day practices, and then we go back and then recover and rest. And that just it was like a Disney World of just basketball. I'm on vacation, the hoop, and then the team itself and the culture was very fun because it was 98% alumni players. I think one guy didn't come from Valparaiso, but we had our team dinners, we had team recovery meetings, you name it. It was a cool experience, and I thought we truly had a shot, especially after the first day of training camp. They were saying that we scrimmaged against the Valparaiso college basketball team, and they were saying how we've never beat them in a scrimmage, and then we beat them by like three, I think by three the first time. So we got some confidence there. And then being up 4 points against the IU team, we were feeling great. But IU just so dominant, bro. They had Yogi Ferrell, they had gosh, I'm trying.
Gamble,
Yeah,
big man.
yeah, he was unreal. Yeah, he hit the Puma
Yeah.
game. Must be nice. And they had their team was loaded, but we still hung up. We still were hanging up. At last, I think we were coming back. We were down four, but then they came back and won by I think 10 or 11. So I think our team, we could have used another big man or two. We had a lot of guards, and they had some big guys. So Malik and Jabril can only do so much, and we need some more big guys. So if you're watching this and you're like 7 foot tall, get over here.
I need some young Mantis ideas for TBT because obviously you're creative. The Puma shoe bonus is something that I'm sure you would like to hit in the future, that $1,000 bonus. But what else what other craziness would you like to see in TBT?
I think a good idea. I thought this morning is you sub me in for just one play, one shot. I think that no, actual. I mean that would be great too. Next year we will. I love the Puma sponsorship. I love the the $1,000 and $10,000 game winning shots. Um, I love having Indiana, biggest basketball state in the world, and we saw that with just IU versus Valparaiso, it pretty much sold out. It was a packed crowd. Um, I wonder if playing at no, I should. I would say play at Assembly Hall, but I'm actually banned from all IU campuses, so I really can't play there. So I would say stay away from Assembly Hall just for my sake. Um, God, an idea off the top though, maybe a halftime performance by Jack Harlow.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah,
But that would have to happen probably in the Ville, right? Because we
yeah,
played in Louisville, he'd
you
have to
would
do
think
that.
about it in the Ville. Maybe fly out J. Cole for a halftime show at Butler. That'd be kind of sick.
Yeah. You know what? I'm in for that for sure.
Yeah, do it.
So I know that Tyrese Halliburton gave you some advice for TBT.
You did.
What advice did he give you and did it work?
He said, just talk your shit. And I did, and they started missing a free throw, so it did work. So shout out Tyrese Halliburton. He killed it.
What would you have done differently with TBT? You obviously you didn't get in, you would have liked to make a shot. What would you have done differently in practice to show that you deserved, some more time in the game?
I would have 100% conditioned myself to be physically ready for the tournament. Even the whole week of practice, I was dead after like the first 5 minutes. I was actually dying during warm up, so that tells you anything. So I should have been doing cardio all year leading up to this, but I was still like we were doing shooting drills. I was doing great. I mean, I was hitting shots in a row and even 3 point. I would compete with other guys. I was like matching them. And of course, free throws, I was drawing them. So I would say I need to learn how to be physically conditioned and play defense. I'm like the white James Harden. I refuse to play defense, but I shoot.
What's the off-season workout plan looking like to keep you in shape for TBT 2025?
Right now, it's actually been doing cardio. I was doing treadmill, doing on the treadmill. Hopefully, I'll try it every day, walking miles, jogging a little bit. I'm on creatine, trying to get a little more muscle on me. So trying to build that up. But I'm in my Jordan flu game right now. I was in Texas this week. I caught a little bug, so I'm recovering right now. But just gaining more muscle, gaining more cardio, and hopefully, if I can hit 100 free throws in a row before the next tournament, that would probably solidify some more legendary status to a team. So we'll see.
Maybe that needs to be live. Like maybe at halftime, like of a different game that you're not playing in, Mantis hits 50 free throws in a row and every fan gets what's an indie food chain?
Oh, dude, I would say a baked tenderloin sandwich for everyone. That's probably a lot of money right there. Maybe like a 4-piece nugget from McDonald's. Call
Yeah,
it
we were partnered with Buffalo's last year. So maybe Mantis hits 20 free throws in a row.
three
The whole
wins.
the whole gym gets, a Buffalo's basket or something like that. That would be fun. And you do it during a different game than the one you play in because we don't want you tired
Yeah,
for
no.
your game.
And 20 is so easy to me, so I feel like I'm gonna feed the streets for sure.
All right, that would be great. That would be a lot of fun. Before I get you out of here, what are you cooking up right now? I know you're in the lab working on stuff. What's the next big basketball thing that we can expect out of you?
Ooh, good question. That's big. I don't basketball, I don't really have a big one coming up. Um, yeah, I have a lot of videos planned out for the end of the year. I've got stuff that's already been shot. I still got to edit, mostly just short form videos. Um, Basketball wise, eventually I will get back to the 100 free throw stream. Don't know when. It all depends on who wants to sponsor us again. But yeah, not really much basketball. It's more so just absurd comedic stuff from me. You don't know what to expect next. That's the best part of my videos. You don't can't believe what you're seeing. You just don't know what to expect next. So that's why you're hooked.
Just like a real mantis, always keeping people on their toes. You never know when it's going to jump, when it's just going to chill. You're a true mantis in all ways.
Shout out to Mantis right there.
Any questions for me before you get out of here?
How did you enjoy the TBT this year?
Oh, I thought it was great. Great year. Obviously got that historic Kentucky Louisville matchup, but across the board, we had a lot of fun stuff. You and Yogi jersey swapping as the social guy. That was like an awesome, awesome moment.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff like that this year, which was cool. We had Rondo coaching Kentucky a little bit, Mark Pope pulling up to Kentucky. Um, we had Indiana against Purdue, thanks to them beating you, and Men of Mackey winning their round one game. So there just was a lot of cool stuff. And then, I mean, I grew up an Ohio State fan. Jared Solinger,
Yep.
$1 million game winner. That's like as good as it gets, right?
I was just about to say that. I grew up watching Aaron Kraft, Solinger, Deshaun Thomas. So that was insane.
Deshaun Thomas like tweeted randomly a picture of him flexing in an Ohio State uniform. Is that hinting at a TBT Carmen's crew comeback, maybe?
If they bring him back, bro, it's gonna be a guaranteed back-to-back sweep. Because that team, that alumni is loaded. You get JD Weatherspoon, you can get William Buford. Oh my God, I got everyone.
Yeah, the first time they won in 19, they had all the legends with Sullinger coaching. It was Kraft, Buford, Diebler,
Oh,
Lighty, Lauderdale. Um, Deshaun Thomas, I want to say he has played, but I need to fact check that. But he wasn't like he was in college where he was just like out there the whole game hitting threes, getting tough buckets. But he's a great name that would be great in TBT for sure. But Mantis, I appreciate you coming on the pod. We're definitely gonna do some more stuff with you in the future, and we need to get you on a team, and maybe it's the crew that does it. We got to get you that $1 million opportunity. Imagine if you hit that $1 million shot.
oh, it's possible. Anything's possible. Yeah, TBT, hey, prices are up right now, so come get me. Beta soft wins. Let's go.